Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Vechain, whose current price stands at the $0.02904 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 4.53%. And in this video I want to give the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances, and also show you the key patterns that we have information on this chart. And I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. Vechain from the all-time high has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, which has now taken us to around the $0.02 mark, and from there we have started seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side, and I believe Vechain has done the minimum that we expected it to do in its ABC correction, and even lost a key area here on the Fibonacci's, and soon we might see this pump to the upper side, having a wave 5 taking us back to an all-time high, and have a target area for that first wave to the upper side between the $0.17 mark and the $0.14 mark, and that I'm basing it on the Fibonacci's. So if I apply the Fibs here connecting to the all-time high, that gives us that red target area between the Fib level 0.618 and the Fib level 0.5. And before that move plays out, there are key scenarios that we expect to play out down here before we have that movement to the upper side in a wave 1, and that is what I want to focus on. So if I zoom out on this chart, this is the daily chart. You can see that Vechain here on the daily chart had been trading within this channel over here. We managed to break out of that channel to the upper side. We managed also to break above a key area of resistance, and we are now trading above it. And if I also jump to the 4-hour chart, here on the 4-hour chart you can also see that we had also been trading within this channel, which was a descending channel. We broke to the upper side, we went above that key area of resistance, and here on the 4-hour chart, from the moment we saw this breakout to the upper side of the key area of resistance, we have also seen a retest of this area in this movement right here, and now we are seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side after seeing a retest of that key area of resistance. And that brings me to the key scenarios that I expect to play out on this chart. It's possible that Vechain will continue pushing higher and go to around the $0.029 mark, where we have our next key area of resistance. And once we manage to break above that key area of resistance, I expect us to have a retest of that area and then continue pushing higher. Also, in this movement right here, we can term this as an Elliot wave count, having this movement right here as our wave 1, then a wave 2, and what is information at the moment might be a wave 3, and then soon we might see a wave 4 and then a wave 5. And if I use a trend-based Fibonacci's to get a target area for the minimum area to which that wave 3 can travel to, I can use the trend-based Fibonacci's, connecting the low for that wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, and then dragging the Fibs to the low of the wave 2. That should give us a target area at around the Fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.033 mark. So in this movement that we are in at the moment, once we manage to break above this key area of resistance at around the $0.029 mark, it's possible that we might continue pushing higher and go to around the $0.03294 mark within this yellow target up here, which is the minimum that I expect that wave 3 to the upper side to travel. So it's possible that we might get there in a wave 3, and once that happens, we can then expect a movement to the lower side as a retracement in a wave 4, and then continue pushing higher in a wave 5. Still possible that in case we get rejected at this key area of resistance up here, we might find a pullback to the lower side, and that movement can take us back to this key area of support, and then from there we might have a very nice bounce to the upper side. And in case we lose this key area of support, then that won't be looking good for Vechain, and I hope that that doesn't play out, and I'll keep you updated on any movement that plays out. If you also take a look at the indicators here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 64 mark, and that would mean we have a bit of room for us to continue pushing higher before we get into the overbought region, and then have a little bit of a pullback here on the RSI to try and create room for us to continue pushing higher. So we have room to support that movement to the upper side until we get to that key area of resistance that we will be facing up here. And also on the MACD, we have printed a bullish cross. That is very positive for Vechain, because that would mean higher prices could be coming our way, and we might be able to break above that key area of resistance and even continue pushing higher. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.